Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a fractal tone tutorial for you slash update to a tone match pack that I released a little while ago for the 2-rock traditional clean 100-watt head pack that's available on my website. So this is going to be a free update for those of you who qualify for this pack. So if you bought my full bundle pack, the tone match bundle pack, the FM3 bundle pack, or just this particular tone match pack by itself. So something I've been wanting to do is try to get dead accurate 2-rock tones on the Fractal. Haven't been like 100% happy with it since I got my own 2-rock amp and had a chance to play a bunch of them. So something that I characterize 2-rocks as are having this clean tone that's like a blooming transient to it, a blooming attack, sustain, natural compression, and having this really nice mid-range, sweet high-end, low-end that doesn't flub out. So all those things into one. Now, I've been using the ODS Clean amp model in the Fractal for quite a while to create these 2-rock and Dumble style tone matches, and they've been great. They've nailed the tone, but there's always this feel factor that I felt was missing, and I've tried something new and I think you'll really like it. I'm going to show you what I did right now in Axe Edit, and this is on the newest firmware. I think that's 28.07. So make sure you're updated on your firmware. So that's FM3, FM9, and Axe III. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so I have this signal chain pulled up now for FM3 users. Don't worry, I will have this preset available without the second reverb. Just really like having the ambience reverb going on. So here's the difference. I'm using the Bludo Ojai Clean amp model as the base for the tone match. Now, some of you are wondering why I'm using that. Well, there's something to it that had that blooming note factor. I believe this was actually Austin Buddy's own amp that they borrowed and used to do the amp modeling. So here are my settings right here. Now you can always test out one of their own cabs in this preset if you want, but the tone match is what really does it. So here are the settings. The input trim is super important. Feel like it tames the high end. Doesn't allow too much gain to come through, because even though it's a clean amp model, there's a lot of drive to it. So did turn the gain down. It's a pretty thumpy kind of tone that I have going on. Preamp, didn't do anything there. Nothing in power amp. Just make sure you're on the 6L6s for the power tubes. This is where it's really important to have the 2x12 two-stone 1265 speaker impedance rather than, I think it's a basket weave that's a stock for this, but make sure you have the two-stone. That's super important, and I think that is all. So not much going on there. Let's go ahead and turn everything off right here, and here's what it sounds like. Let's go ahead and turn one reverb on. It's kind of like a Percassi style. And then this guy right here is just meant for a little bit of ambience. So So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip to scene 2, and as you can see here, there's a loop that's engaged. So in the loop, I have a capture of the actual amp, same exact settings, same mic placement, everything, and that is going into my Quad Cortex, which is on the floor right here. Okay, so that's in the loop of the Axe III, dead on capture of the real amp that's in the closet back here. So I'm going to flip-flop between these two, and then at the very end, I'm going to turn on this looper. I'm going to probably black out the screen or blur it out, and you won't be able to see when I'm switching. And I want you to comment below, see if you can hear the difference. So let's go ahead and play this guy. All right, maybe some chordal stuff. And let's go ahead and turn the reverbs off. Make sure they're off for both scenes. Try it again. Fractal. All right, so I'm not hearing much of a difference, and like the feel is super important. Like you can tweak this thing a bunch if you want. So I've also noticed that when I do tone matches and I have the IR length set to max, let's go ahead and do this. You can hear a little bit of room when it's at 1024, nothing. So you can mess around with that if you want. Just for this purpose, I have it at 1024. And also, let's go to some low cuts. I have it at, let's see where we're at, 41, yeah, 41.3 hertz. And then we have like 5,816.8 hertz. So that's the high cut, okay? No room going on here, but definitely experiment with that. When you get the preset, it will have just a tiny bit of room level to it. Okay, let's turn the reverb back on, play with some drives. All right, let's go clone style for both, okay? Sounds really good. Let's try it with a little bit of tube screamer action right here. So let's go back to the fractal. And we're gonna go ahead and stack them both. All right. All right, so I want to know what you think in the comment section below just based on this part. Now what I'm going to do is I have this loop that I'm going to play, and then I'm going to start flip-flopping back and forth between the two. First, I'm going to let the riff go all the way through on the first try for the fractal, let it run all the way through again for the Quad Cortex capture, and then I'm going to start randomly flip-flopping right here. All right, so let's go ahead and make a loop. We're gonna have to trim it a little bit. All right, trimming it so it's gonna be right at the start and right at the end. Okay, so now it's time to play the loop. I'm gonna probably black out the screen, and I'm going to play the clips, flip-flop them back and forth. All right, I'm sure you're probably tired of hearing the slow dancing in a burning room riff played over and over again, but hopefully for the context of this demo, it helped to have the loop going because I'm playing with the same dynamics and just letting the loop take care of it. So if you do it at the front of the chain, it's just going to be capturing the playing, and then you can change the actual tones. It's a good way for dialing in tones, but hope you like it. I'm going to make this available for free for anyone who qualifies for it. So again, it's the Tone Match bundle pack, the full Fractal bundle pack, the FM3 bundle pack, and also the 2-Rock Traditional Clean 100 watt Tone Match pack. So those are the people that qualify for it. You'll see just the preset in your inbox when this video is released. So hope you like the tones. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Take care.